Hi friends, it's Terry Stewart, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in the U.S. in Central Maryland. Welcome to the January 2025 Bundle Bonus. This month we're celebrating hearts. My project features the Adoring Hearts stamp set and coordinating hybrid embossing folder. I'm really excited to share my project with you, so let's get started. So this is the Adoring Hearts stamp set, which has some Valentines and some loving you, celebrating you, adore you, some hearts, some florals, and just for you. That's one of my favorite sentiments because you can use it on a card, on gift tags, or little treats, and it coordinates with the hybrid embossing folder. So what a hybrid embossing folder is, of course, it's an embossing folder. And this one has 9 hearts and some little hearts sprinkled in, and it coordinates with this die. And it's really cool because this die cuts 9 hearts. In addition, you have some other hearts that you can cut, die cut. There's a little banner for that for you. Some hearts, some flowers, some greenery, and so let me show you how this works, and I can tell you why I have these extra pieces in my die sleeve. Let's see. So this die works with the embossing folder, so you can emboss and die cut at the same time. So on the side that has the Stampin' Up! Logo, this die will sit in there. You put your cardstock in, you close it, and you run it through your embossing folder. Your cut and emboss machine. And if your cardstock's big enough, you can get all these hearts. So see, they're already cut and embossed. Of course, you don't have to use the die. The embossing folder can be used on its own just to emboss. If you want to do a card front, you could do a vertical card front, or you could do a horizontal card front. So normally I cut a whole bunch of these and then I stick them in my sleeve, and so when I'm ready to make a card, it's all ready to go. And that is what I've done today. I used the white cardstock, hearts that I had already cut out previously, because typically you're not going to use 9 hearts, at least me, 9 hearts on a card front. So I'll have some ready to go. So that's what a hybrid embossing folder is. You can emboss and cut, or you can just cut. Very versatile. So let me show you the card that I have made. So there's the die cut, this white cardstock. I used the to my Valentine from the stamp set, and on the inside I have put you were most loved, this image here from the stamp set. And these flat heart sequins, they are online exclusive, and you can put them on the inside because they're flat. Isn't that great? This paper also is an online exclusive, marbled Elegance. And then I die cut from gold foil a heart that is from the Hooray for Surprises die set, and it is this heart right here. So you can just cut a heart, or it also coordinates with this little circles that you can put little die cut. So it gives it a little bit of dimension or interest. So let me put all this aside and bring out my card kit. Now before I do that, let me show you. So this is the online exclusive marbled Elegance DSP. And on one side it has gold. On the other side it's floral pattern. There's some little hearts here. It's kind of a distressed image. And this one has stripes and another distress. So the colors it uses is Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo, Cherry Cobbler. Let's turn it over and see what else. So on the back of your pack, Marbled Elegance, Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, Real Red, and Gold. So you can make numerous types of cards with this. And for my card, colors you can use in your cards, I'm going with Melon Mambo for my card base. I've got a piece of the Marbled Elegance, and this is the one that coordinates with Melon Mambo. And this is 3 1/4 by 4 inches. My metric friends, I think it's 8.3 by 10 centimeters. And this one is a 1/2 inch by 4 1/4, which is 1.3 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. All the measurements, photos of the project, the supply list is in the bundle bonus. And if you've purchased a bundle, your demonstrator who's participating would be happy to get this tutorial bundle, heart bundle to you. And so this is really kind of a simple card. And let's do some stamping first. Let me put all my little pieces up here. I'm going to get my bone folder and crisp up that score line. So this card base, oops, sorry about that, is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. My metric friends, that would be 21 inches by 14.9 centimeters, scored at 10 1/2 centimeters. So let's crisp that up, and then I'm using one single ink, Memento ink. At the end, I'll do a little catalog tour so you'll know where to find these products in the catalog. So I'm just going to dry fit this in here to give me some idea of where I want to stamp. Let me bring this up a little bit. So generally, this is what my card's going to look like. I'm going to do my card front. I'm going to do ink up my Valentine. I thought about changing this up and maybe put "You Are Adored" or something of that nature. And I'm going to do this more towards the bottom. That looks about right. And then for the inside, I'm going to use my piece of white cardstock and "You Are Most Loved." So ink this up and put that towards the top and try to center it. Perfect. Okay, so now we have done all our stamping, and this card is really going to come together quickly. So get our card base here and put our insert in. Use some liquid multi-purpose glue. Just a thin little bead of glue will do, and we'll adhere this in and center it right, left, top, bottom. And again, the measurements for this piece, 4 by 5 1/4 or 10 by 14.4 centimeters. And then for our front, and this really doesn't have an up or a down, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you could even do that side, the heart, the roses, if you like. But right now I'm a fan of the gold bling, so I'm going with the side that has the gold swirls in it. And then put that towards the top and center right, left. Just want to make sure that the same distance right and left in the top. And then this little piece of, this is Bubble Bath cardstock. Just put a little adhesive on that. That will go right here at the bottom. And just want to make sure that we're that is even and not sloping downhill. And then for our heart, we'll use some dimensionals on the back of this. I love dimensionals. Most projects that I make have dimensionals. It's just how I roll. So remove these covers and put that heart over here, like so. And then I can use some liquid glue on this. Now, it's hard to determine, and you can use either side, the embossed side or the debossed side. My sample has the embossed. I think I'm going to go with the debossed one, just to do a little bit something different. I'll put some liquid glue on that, maybe rather heavy since it is deep embossing. And then just center it like so. And now I'll bring in my, and now it's time to add some of these heart sequins. Now, like I said, these adhesive backed heart sequins are found on the online exclusives, which means they aren't in any print publication. You just have to just look online and shop online for them. Let me use my take your pick and smudge one of these. A large heart down here. And these come in 3 sizes, so we'll use the mini one. Put one up here. And then the medium size one. More like that. And then let's see what we did have on the inside. Because these are flat, they're great for decorating inside of your card. And then we'll just decorate here. Kind of a sprinkling of hearts on the inside. And there we go. A really quick Valentine card. And as I promised, I'm going to do a catalog tour. So this is the annual catalog, Stampin' Up's annual catalog. And on page 74, this is, so here it's at the bottom, Adoring Hearts. Got the stamp set, the embossing folder, and the dies that come with it. And there are several dies. Let's see, there's 9 there, 11. You know, it looks like it's close to 20 dies. So you can do a lot with this die set. And then on the next page, on page 77, up here in the corner, the Hooray for Surprises. And you can see where I got the heart for the gold foil. That we did a die cut there. And speaking of gold foil, on page 111, gold foil sheets. And that's what I used for my heart. So if you need some gold foil, that's where you'll find it. And then on page 131, actually 130, this is where the Memento ink that I used is found, on page 130 up here. And you can see on page 131 the pad and the refill. And then we're going to move on to page 135, and that's where the bubble bath cardstock is here. And then on the next page, 136, is where we find the Melon Mambo cardstock, right there. And one more page brings us to page 139, where the basic white cardstock is found. And so there you have it. Online exclusives, and for the marbled Elegance paper, the heart adhesive backed sequins, also online exclusives, and then the catalog you can get the heart elements and the stamps. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to get with the demonstrator, your demonstrator who participates in this bundled bonus, so you can get the bonus of all the projects made with hearts from the annual catalog and with the new January 2025 mini catalog. Until next time, remember, stamping is fun. Bye.